Good afternoon, everyone. How are you all?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Very good afternoon.
Thank you. How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine. Thank you very much.
How are you?
Yes, my day is going on really well. All right. My dear students, in the previous session, we have completed understanding lesson number 12, the title of which is A Good Play. We have discussed the exercises as well, right? I had instructed all of you to go through the entire poem. Have you been able to do that?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So let me ask you a few questions and then we will continue with the discussing of the objective type questions. All right. Yeah. Mute your devices. I will ask you one by one. Chidru, unmute. Chidru. Yes. Tell me, why did the boys build the ship?
To go.
Complete sentence. Why did the boys build the ship? Austin, put your device properly.
The boys build.
Yes, very good.
To go.
Build what? What did they build?
Ship.
The ship, yes. To go.
Build the ship.
Built the ship. To go where? Where did they wish to go?
Sail.
What is the correct word to be used there?
Pillows.
To go a sailing on the billows. Repeat the answer. The boys.
The boys sell.
Built.
Sell the pillow.
Built the ship.
Build the ship.
To go.
To go. Sail.
Sailing.
Sailing. Pillow.
On
the pillow.
You must be attentive. Repeat the answer. The boys.
The boys to go.
What did they do? The boys built the ship.
To boys
built the ship. To go.
To go. Sails.
Sailing.
Sailing.
Where? Where did they want to go sailing? On the billows.
On the billows.
Yes. Pay attention in the class, Sidru. Okay? Yeah, I will be asking you the same question again. Go through all the question answers, okay? Yes. Devanandan, unmute.
Yes, ma'am.
What did the boys use to fill up the ship?
The boys used the sofa pillows to fill up the ship.
Fantastic. Very good. Abhinav, unmute. Till when were the boys planning to go sailing? Till when?
In the back bedroom.
Abhinav, listen to the question. Till when were the boys planning to go sailing? Till when?
The boys planning to sail.
Were planning
to sail.
To go sailing
In the back bedroom chair.
Till when? When means what time? Till when were the boys planning to go sailing? Till when? When. The question word when is used when we speak about or ask about some time, right? A particular time. So tell me the answer again.
The boys
were planning
to go sailing
till
upon the stairs or state of back.
Abhinav, till when? Till when means till what time? Till what time? Till when? When is used to speak about time, right? Abhinav, think, I want the answer from you. Okay, go back to the poem on page number 24 and read the last line of the second stanza. Read it. The last line of the second stanza.
He sailed along for days and days.
The last line of the second stanza.
To go a sailing on till tea.
Till tea. That is what I'm asking you. Till when were the boys planning to go sailing? Now tell me the answer.
The boys
Were planning.
planning to go sailing till tea.
Yes, now you got the answer right. Did you understand now?
Yes,
Till
ma'am.
when? The question word when is used only when we want to know something about the time. When? The time. Okay. So the boys were planning to go sailing till tea time. Did you understand, Abhinav? I want
Ma'am.
you to be sure about it. Okay, good, good. Thank you, dear. Stain, unmute.
Yes, ma'am.
Why was the poet left alone on the ship? Why was the poet left alone on the ship?
Tom
Yes, very good.
hurt his knee.
What happened? How did he hurt his knee? That you tell me first.
Falling off a ship.
Tom falling or
Fall out of a ship.
fell.
Ship.
Tom
Tom
fell out of the ship.
Tom
and-
fell out of a ship
the ship and-
hurt his knee.
Yes. And that is why
And that is why
the poet was
the poet was alone.
left alone. Yes,
Left
very
alone.
good, Stain. Yes, thank you.
Thank
Good.
you.
Yeah, welcome. Now, my dear students, I want all of you to be ready with your rough notebook. Come on, take your rough notebook, all of you. We will be discussing the objective type questions today. That is the antonyms and past tense forms of specific words from the same lesson. Are you ready? Just give me a second. Anom, unmute.
Yes, ma'am.
The first question that we are going to discuss about is antonyms. First, tell me, what do you understand by the term antonyms?
Antonyms are opposite words.
Yes, very good. Antonyms are also called opposites, and opposites are words that have completely different or the same meanings.
Ma'am, opposite antonyms are opposite words.
Okay, what are opposites? Opposites are
Completely another words.
completely
opposite.
different meanings. Antonyms or opposites are words that have completely different meanings. Very good, Anna. Now, I want you to tell me the antonym of the word took.
Took.
First, you have to tell me, took is the past tense of which word?
Take.
Take. So that means the antonym form also you have to give me in the past tense form itself. Took is the past tense form of take, right?
Yes.
So the antonym also must be the past tense form of the word. Anom, switch on the video.
Sorry, ma'am.
Yeah. It's okay. No problem. No problem.
Okay, ma'am. Took. Less.
No. Okay. You said that took is the past tense of take, right?
Yes.
Can you tell me the opposite of take, antonym of take?
Antonym of take is
Okay, I'll give you some, I'll show you some actions.
Okay.
Take. What is the antonym? Look at the action. Take. What is that antonym?
Put it back.
Sorry?
You put it back. So
No.
take.
Taking something. What is the antonym? All the others are raising their hands. Took is the past tense of take.
Yes.
Okay. Anna, take this pen.
Yeah.
Take this pen. What am I doing? Take this pen. Please take this pen. What am I doing? What am I doing?
You're giving it.
Yes. So what is the past tense of give? What is the past tense of give?
Took.
What is the past tense of give?
Past tense of give is give. 1 minute.
I dashed a biscuit to my friend yesterday. I dashed. Sorry?
I gave.
No, that is one common error which many students make. I have heard that. Farmers, please don't touch the board. Come on, fast.
What?
What is the Farmers and Dulkifil, erase whatever is there on the board. And don't touch the board. Yes, Prarthana, I gave Anam a lot of time.
Given.
No, no. What is the past tense of give? Abhinav, yes, Abhinav is jumping like there. Sorry?
To throw.
No, my dear, past tense. Past tense. Yes, Austin is jumping to give the answer. Yes, Austin, unmute. Unmute. Yeah. Spelling?
G-A-V-E.
Yes, you're right. The past tense of give is gave. G-A-V-E. Gave. Okay, very good. Anam, did you understand now? Yes. The antonym of took is gave. The antonym of took is gave. Very good, Austin. Good boy. Let us try the second word. Vaiga, unmute. Unmute, Vaiga.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Unmute. Sorry. Tell me the antonym of best. B-E-S-T. Best. Best. You know the meaning of best, right? Best. The best. Nothing is good than it. Best.
Best.
Yes. Spelling?
P-E.
Say the word again.
Best.
Best. The word I have given you is best. I want you to tell me the antonym.
Best.
Sorry?
Best.
Best. The word I have given you is best. I want you to tell me its antonym. Maika doesn't know, I think. Okay, no problem. Devanandan, try.
Worst.
Yes, you're right. Very good. Spelling?
WORST.
Fantastic. WORST. Worst. Worst means there is nothing else bad than that. Okay. There is nothing else as bad as something. That is called the worst. Worst. And best means there is nothing better than that. Nothing else. It is the best. There is nothing which can be better than that. That is called best. Best. The best. And worst means there is nothing that is as bad as that particular thing. Such a thing will be called the worst thing. So the antonym of best is worst. Thank you, Devanandan. Very good. Reeve, unmute.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
antonym of back. B-A-C-K. Back. Reeve, unmute.
Yes, ma'am.
Back. What is the antonym of back?
Front.
Yes. Spelling?
FRUNT.
No. Front. F-R-O-N-T. Front. Repeat. Repeat the spelling. F-R-O-N-T. F-R-O-N-T. Front. Your answer is right, but you gave me the spelling in a wrong way. Okay? Thank you.
Okay.
Understood the spelling, my dear? Now? Yeah, okay. Yes, yes. Abel Verghese, unmute. Tell me the antonym of full. F-U-L-L. Full.
Fill.
No. Antonym. Opposite. Words that have completely different meanings. Mitra, don't touch the screen.
Half.
No, my dear. No. This is a tumbler. It is full. So the opposite will be a tumbler that has nothing in it. What will we call such a tumbler? Nothing in it. What is the word for that? This is full. Full. What is this? It has nothing in it. What is it called which has nothing in it? Yes? Come on. Such a simple word, Abel. Jovak, give me the answer.
Empty.
Very good. Spelling?
EMPTY.
Fantastic. Very good. Oops. EMPTY. Something that has nothing in it is called empty. EMPTY. Wonderful. Thank you. Tulkifil, unmute.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me the antonym of several. First, you tell me the meaning of several. I have said this multiple times while explaining the poem, right? Several. What is the meaning of several?
Many times.
Many, many, many. It can be many, many things, many times, many people. It can be anything, many. So what is the antonym of several?
Many.
Antonym. Meaning is many. Several
Few.
means many. What is the antonym?
Few.
Yes, very good. Help me with the spelling. Spelling.
F-E-W.
One more time.
F-E-W.
Yes, you're right. F-E-W, few. Okay, very good, Dulkar. Thank you. My dear students, did you complete writing? Are you clear about the antonyms of these given words? Yes? Does anybody have any doubts about this question? Okay. Now we move ahead with the second question. That is the past tense forms. Past tense forms of particular words from the lesson itself. Okay. The first word is build. B-U-I-L-D. Build. B-U-I-L-D. Build. Promise, unmute. Tell me the past tense of build. B-U-I-L-D. Build.
Builded.
No. These are the common errors which most of the students are making, even after telling repeatedly. That is why I keep telling, pay attention. Otherwise, how are you going to learn the right words, my dear ones? Again, the same mistakes are repeated. Avoid doing that. Be attentive in the classes. There is no word builded. What is the past tense of build? Only one letter is replaced.
Built.
Yes. When I gave you the clue, you got the answer. Tell me the
Ma'am.
spelling, Farmis.
B-U-I-L-T.
Yes, you're right. Now, don't forget it at all.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yes. Thank you. B-U-I-L-T. Built. Thank you, Farmis.
Okay.
Devdaksh, unmute. Past tense of make. M-A-K-E. Make.
Ma'am, what?
Past tense of
Past
make.
tense of make?
Yes.
Past tense of make is make. Make it.
No,
Make.
not at all. Past tense of make. Jovak is ready with all the answers. Very good. I like to see the confidence in you now. Good. Keep it up. But I need to give chance to the other students also, right? Yes, come on. Such a simple word. Devdaksh, make. My mother dash yummy breakfast in the morning. Breakfast, that is past tense, right? My mother dash
Ma'am,
yummy breakfast.
Ma'am, cooked.
No, my dear. The word that I have given you is make. What is the past tense of it? Use the past tense of make in that sentence. Try. My mother dash yummy breakfast. The past tense of make.
Ma'am,
Hmm.
made.
Say again.
Made.
Made. Very good. Spelling.
M-A-D-E.
Yes. M-A-D-E. Made. The past tense of make is made. M-A-D-E. Made. Understood, Devdaksh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Try to remember it, okay? Aiden, unmute. Unmute, Aiden. Touch the speaker icon only one time. One time. Try again. One time. Try again now. Yes, yes. Don't touch it again.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Tell me the past tense of go.
Go.
Hmm.
Give.
No. Don't
Go.
give just without thinking. Go.
Go.
Hmm. I go to school every day. I dashed to school yesterday.
I run.
Hmm? No.
Run.
I go to school every day. I dashed to school yesterday. Past tense. I went to. Yes. The past tense of go is went.
Went.
You must think and give the answer. Don't just give any answer without thinking.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Good effort. Thank you. Afif, unmute.
Yes,
Past
ma'am.
tense of say. S-A-Y. Say. Past tense of say. Yeah, not said. Said.
Said.
Said. Spelling.
Said.
Spelling.
S-A-I-D.
S-A-I-D. Said. S-A-I-D. Okay, very good, Afif. Thank you. Rida, past tense of take.
Ma'am, can you repeat the question?
Definitely. Take. Past tense.
Take, took.
Spelling.
T-O-O-K.
Yes. T-O-O-K. Very good. Thank you. Daksha, unmute. Past tense of fall.
Fell.
Spelling.
F-I-L-L.
No. F-I-L-L. How would you read that word? F-I-L-L. Read this. F-I-L-L. Fill. Yes. But did you give me the past tense as fill? No.
No.
You said fill, right? Fill. Which letter says E? So what is the spelling of fill?
F-E-E-L-L. F-E-L-L.
F-E-L-L. Yes. F-E-L-L. Okay. See, you got the spelling yourself. I just gave you some help. This way, everybody must think and then give the answer. Don't just jump and give any answer as you wish. There are chances that you will go wrong if you do it that way. Okay, my dear students. Matrudattan, unmute. Tell me the past tense of hurt.
Yes, ma'am.
H-U-R-T. Past tense of hurt.
Hurt.
Past tense of hurt. Tricky question, right? Tricky question. What is the past tense of hurt?
Hurt.
I got hurt on my knee today. If the same thing happened with me yesterday, what is the word that I would use?
Hurt past tense.
Hurt. Anybody else wishes to answer? Matratan, think. Anybody else wishes to answer? Those who wish to answer, raise your hands. Raise your hands. Those who know the answer, raise your hands. Hurt. Sarah wants to answer. Okay, Sarah, try.
Hate.
Sorry.
Hate.
No, my dear, hurt. The word that I have given you is hurt. H-U-R-T, hurt. What is the past tense of hurt? Ananda Krishnan, try.
Heart.
Spelling?
H-U-R-T.
That is not heart, hurt.
Hurt.
The word is hurt. You are saying that the past tense is also hurt?
Yes.
Yes, you're absolutely right. There is no need to get confused. The past and present tense forms of the word hurt are hurt itself.
Thank you,
I
ma'am.
got hurt on my knee today. I got hurt on my knee yesterday also. Okay. Very good. Good effort.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, welcome. Aradhya, unmute.
Yes, ma'am.
Sail. Past tense of sail.
Sail.
Spelling?
S-A-I-L.
The same?
Sail.
Spelling?
S-A-I-D.
Say it again. The word is S-A-I-L. What is the past tense form? Aradhya?
Sailed.
Spelling?
S-A-I-L-E.
E? Only E?
D.
Yes. Say it once again.
S-A-I-L-D-E.
E-D. Sailed. Sailed. Okay, good. Aradhya was thinking and then she got the answer correctly. Very good. The same way everybody must think and then give the answer. Don't just give any answer without thinking. Never do that. Even in the examination, you must think and then choose or write the answers. Don't be in a hurry to write the answers anyhow. Never do that. Did everybody complete writing all the answers? All of you, let me make sure about it. Okay. Those who have written all the answers, this objective type, please raise your hands. Those who have written all the words. What is it, Anom? Don't cry. I'm here to help.
Ma'am, in antonyms, took, I said give and you said...
I cannot hear you, my dear. Your voice is breaking. Yeah.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
Ma'am, in antonyms, took, I said give and you said this is how children make errors.
I can't hear you, my dear. Antonyms?
Ma'am, in antonyms, took, I said give and you said that
Joanne, yes.
Ma'am, she said in the antonyms took, she said gave, but you said this is how children make errors.
I heard you saying give. That is why I said that. You said gave.
Yes, she said
Okay,
gave.
the way you said it, I could hear it as give. That is the reason. Okay, Anno, is it clear to you now? Don't worry about that. Okay, if I heard it wrongly, that is because of the network error at your place. See, now also when I was speaking to you, I am not able to hear you clearly. Okay, that is because of the network error, nothing else. If you have given me the answer correctly, very good. Keep it up. Okay. I think this happened a few days back also, right? I'm not able to hear you clearly because of the network error. Okay. Yeah, fine. Is it clear to you now? Yes. Okay, good. So my dear students, let me wind up the session here. I will be sending the notes to you. Please check whether you have written all the answers clearly, correctly, and copy them down neatly into the notebook. You have to show me the notes in the next session. All right, everyone? Yes. Thank you very much. See you in the next class. Bye.